You already know how excited I am for this video because my girl Judge Judy is back in action. We're keeping it classy and sassy as always. It's just me and Judy today. We're gonna have a good old time. And you.
Shh.
Sorry.
I don't want to hear you again.
You won't.
I want to tell you something. I'm really not crazy about you.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you're going to lose.
Okay.
But I'm just letting you know that when I speak out publicly, you know, to young people, I say to them, you only have one chance to make a first impression. Yours was lousy.
Oh. Tell me how you really feel. No, like really. Judy, don't hold back. I feel like you're holding back. Like, just tell me how you really feel. You don't have to like everyone, and not everyone has to like you. It's just a fact. Oh, Judge Judy, will you marry me?
Now, if I call your father is not going to know the story that he just told me, and I'm going to ask him one question, and that is, did you drive your daughter and the 3 children and her fiancé home Christmas time? What is your father going to tell me?
Yes.
That he did?
Yes.
Fine. Let's get his phone number.
That's not necessarily true. Okay? It's not necessarily true. I had to...
Oh, sit down. See how easy it is?
Okay?
You see how easy it is?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Judge Judy will
always
call your bluff. You can't poke her face in her courtroom.
You can't.
I love her.
Take a look at my eyes, sir. If you try to avert your eyes when you're telling me a story, I know that the story is not true. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
So right here, if you go like this and take the hair away, then I can actually... No, don't go like this. Go like this.
One of these?
Yeah, that's better.
All right.
He went like this, but then he put it back. I really felt like I was trying to control my eyes when I was watching that. And she's like, you look me in the eyes, and I'm like, don't leave her eyes on this video clip. It's true, even when I'm like uncomfortable, even if I'm not lying, but I'm kind of like uncomfortable in a situation, like I'm just looking anywhere else but their eyes. I couldn't be in this courtroom, I'll tell you that.
In order for you to sell the house, you have to get her to sign off on the deed.
Here's a quick deed right here.
I'm not doing
Just a
it.
second.
Her sign.
I was on
Just
the
a
mortgage
second.
too. We went house shopping
Miss
together
Emmer, Miss
till you
Emmer,
decided to change your
Miss
mind
Emmer,
and had my
if you
daughter
say-
behind the closed door.
Get out. Get out of my courtroom.
Fine.
Now.
Oh, this felt more like an episode of Jerry Springer than it did Judge Judy. I thought we were gonna see some hot action between this couple and they were gonna fight it out over their mortgage.
Why are you laughing, Mr. DeGale? I'm sort of enjoying watching you laughing because you're laughing, saying to me that what she's telling me is a whole lot of who shot John.
No, it's true, but she's just saying the mutual friend's name, and we're not friends with her anymore, so it's...
No, you were laughing even before that, sir.
Oh, just you.
You were
just...
laughing. You know, it's not usual. No, you could hardly keep a straight face.
Well, you just ask like a lot of questions, so it's just like...
I ask a lot of
No,
questions.
I like
what
it,
am I
though.
supposed to do if I didn't ask a lot of questions?
like
How long
it.
you think I'd have a television program?
I know. I'm going to make sure when it's time, when you ask me questions, I'm going to be thorough as possible.
You're going to be thorough
I'm
and
gonna be
honest
super
because, you know,
thorough.
I can tell when somebody is pulling my leg,
Well,
right?
I'm not going to pull your leg.
No, you think she's pulling my leg?
I can't tell.
No, you think she's pulling my leg with her answers so far?
No, not thus far.
Not thus far. She's telling me everything truthfully so
Yeah.
far. Right?
Yeah.
Now, are you thirsty? I'm not even starting. I didn't even start with you yet.
He has finished that whole cup of water and she hasn't even gotten to him yet. I don't know, my man. You might crack under the pressure of
Judge Judy.
I feel like you're chill, you're laughing, it's a good time. You're on TV with Judge Judy, right? But that's because the heat is not on you yet. You gonna be thirsty in a minute. You're gonna need a refill.
You were not clearly, based upon what you just told me, not being a protective mother. Mother of an 8-year-old little girl is supposed to know what she's doing all the time, especially when you bring strange men around the house. We understand each other?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Oh, well.
That was more serious than I intended it to be. Perfect. Perfect.
Listen to me carefully.
Yes, ma'am.
I take people who file charges of domestic very seriously because domestic, whether it's perpetrated against a man or a woman, is an atrocious thing to have to live with. I don't like when somebody circumvents the process by filing a restraining order when there is no basis for it in order to get a leg up in what isn't even a matrimonial action because the two of you aren't married.
I'm uncomfortable and I don't want to be here. See, some of our episodes are like really funny because the topics are funny, but then there's actual episodes that are very serious. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel because usually I'm laughing at Judge Judy, but it's a serious matter.
My emotions are confused.
We were going on our normal route around the neighborhood. I came up to the defendant's house, and as I passed, his dog ran out from his garage into the street. And
Into the street where you were and where cars go?
Correct.
Excuse me, Judge. I'm sorry.
I'm going to get to you.
Okay.
And his dog is what kind of a dog?
I'm not sure what kind, but it's a small dog,
What kind of a dog do you have?
It's a miniature poodle mixed with a Shih Tzu.
and it barks a lot.
That's what dogs do. That's how they communicate. They bark. Okay, so his little dog came out of the garage and ran out into the street, was barking at your dogs.
Correct.
Okay, and?
And believe it or not,
Just a
Judge,
second. Don't ask me to believe it or not.
I mean, she's not wrong. Where's the lie? Literally, how dogs communicate. They bark. I feel like this is just a neighbor dispute because she doesn't like your barking dog. Exactly what's going on here.
Life is a journey. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. It could either be a fun journey or it could be a miserable journey. And everybody has the opportunity to create their own story. You are clearly starting off creating a lousy story. And ultimately, your mother won't be here, because she's older than you are. That's life circumstance. She's not going to be around. And the only one who's going to have to live with the miserable life that you're creating for yourself is you.
I have a question.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You said you get paid to lecture me or not, so why do you choose to?
I choose to because it's my playpen.
That may have been the most savage yet calm lecture I've ever heard from Judge Judy. I honestly thought we were starting out with this inspirational speech about you write your life. You build the life you want. Bam! You are building a lousy one.
She's in her car calling the police. What happened next?
She threatened to call her boyfriend to kick her out
Justice, where were you when she said that?
in the parking lot.
Where near her car?
I was not near her car
Then how did you hear her threaten you if you weren't near her car?
because she was yelling and she had the window down.
She had the window all... Are you telling me this woman with two drunks around her had the window down and was yelling at you? Is that what you want this person to believe? Is this what you want? Look at this face.
Yes, miss?
This is a wise face. It's not a gorgeous face. It's a wise face.
Oh, it's gorgeous too, Judy. It's gorgeous and wise. That's what his response should be if he wants to win the case.
Now, the accident happened on Hefner Road. She made the right turn. You followed her onto Hefner Road.
Ma'am, she pulled in front of
No,
me.
you followed her onto Hefner Road.
I was going to.
You had no reason being on Hefner Road.
Yes, ma'am, I did. I wanted to know what her problem
No,
was.
that's not a reason.
Why would you even say that? Again, you had no reason. Case closed.
So far, sir, you're being a little disingenuous with me. And I don't like to use the word shifty yet, but they ordered an orange dune buggy. That's what they told you that they wanted. You started to tell me before, this is what happened. If you say I sent them the wrong dune buggy, my bad. They agreed to accept it. They used it. And then they told me they didn't want it.
We never used it.
Shh. And then they sent it back to me. When they sent it back to me, it was broken. That's what a legitimate defense might be. But don't be shifty.
Shifty. I feel like that's another way of saying somebody's fake almost. Oh, that person? They're a little shifty. They change their stories too much. They're one way with you and they're another way with someone else. They're
Shifty.
I might use that. That should be a hashtag. Hashtag shifty. You learn something new every day with Judge Judy. All right, guys, this was a blast.
It was fun for me.
I don't know if you guys had as much fun as I did, but I love watching Judge Judy's show. Honestly, it's a great time for me. Let me know if you guys want to see more. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. Be like Judge Judy. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe